Prepare yourself for a revelation that most men will tragically never encounter in their entire lives. What if I told you that the secrets to unlocking a deeper, more fulfilling intimacy, an unshakable confidence in every facet of your being, and even a profound improvement in your overall health as a man, are within your grasp right now? This isn't just another talk, it's a candid, transformative conversation that might just make you blush. But I promise, the insights you're about to gain will fundamentally alter your perspective on connection, desire, and the vibrant life you're meant to live. Don't miss out on this crucial information that countless men wish they knew sooner. Before we dive into these life-altering truths, please do me a quick favor. Tap that like button, subscribe to our channel for more empowering content, and let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. Your participation helps us reach more men who desperately need to hear this message. Whether they're in a bustling city apartment, a serene retirement community, or anywhere in between. The undeniable truth, one that nobody seems to whisper to older men, is this: intimacy does not retire. Passion, contrary to popular belief, simply does not come with an expiration date. Yet far too often, I witness men unnecessarily giving up, convinced they've become too old for profound connection, or worse, feeling utterly betrayed by their own bodies. Today, we're here to shatter a pervasive myth that challenges in the bedroom are solely a consequence of aging. In reality, these issues are frequently intertwined with small, often overlooked yet entirely manageable habits, changes you have the power to implement starting today. We're going to delve into one of those very topics that men consistently ask me about, questions that often feel too taboo to voice aloud. These seemingly private concerns, when understood and addressed, actually serve as powerful keys to unlocking greater trust, heightened pleasure, and dramatically improved performance in your intimate life. With 5 years dedicated to specializing in urology and men's health, I've had the privilege of guiding countless men from their 50s to their 80s and beyond as they reclaim their confidence in both their health and their intimate relationships. The scientific evidence is unequivocally clear. When men truly grasp the intricate workings of their bodies, the biology, the emotional landscape, and the practical day-to-day realities, they are empowered to make superior choices. This understanding allows them to profoundly reconnect with their partners and rediscover a sense of freedom and vitality that many once believed was lost forever. Therefore, my mission today is to distill this complex information into clear, actionable advice that you can immediately apply to your life. We will embark on a journey through 5 pivotal truths and common mistakes men often make concerning intimacy, bodily fluids, and genuine connection, with each point building upon the last. I urge you to stay with me, because the very first insight we discuss promises to be the most surprising of all. Understanding the masterpiece of vaginal fluids. Let's begin by dismantling a deeply ingrained misconception that often fuels embarrassment: the notion that vaginal fluids are somehow dirty. Far from being random moisture, these fluids are an extraordinary biological masterpiece, intricately designed by the human body for essential functions. Their production originates from 3 primary sources: the Bartholin's glands, which release a silky fluid specifically to reduce friction; the Skene's glands, sometimes referred to as the female prostate, contributing additional lubrication, particularly during arousal; and the cervix, which generates mucus vital for protecting and balancing the delicate vaginal environment. Comprising mostly water, along with a complex array of amino acids, enzymes, minerals, and lactic acid, these fluids are meticulously crafted to safeguard sensitive tissues, minimize the risk of infection, and ensure that intimacy is both safe and immensely pleasurable. Emotionally, when a man expresses rejection or judgment towards these natural fluids, it can inadvertently instill a profound sense of shame in a woman. Practically, such reactions can severely erode trust, making intimacy feel precarious and unsafe. The crucial shift in perspective then is this: rather than perceiving these fluids as gross, recognize them for what they truly are: the body's natural, beautiful signal that connection is not only possible, but also profoundly safe and inviting. Embracing the normalcy of taste and smell variation. This brings us to a topic that, in my clinical experience, is the #1 private question men ask. What about the taste or smell? The biological reality is that vaginal fluids naturally vary, influenced by a multitude of factors. Diet plays a significant role. For instance, consuming pineapple, citrus fruits, and maintaining good hydration often results in a fresher, lighter taste. Conversely, foods like garlic and onions, as well as alcohol or coffee, can impart a stronger, more distinct edge. Hormonal fluctuations are another key factor. Around ovulation, fluids tend to be more neutral, while closer to menstruation, a faint metallic note might be present. After menopause, fluids may become less abundant or slightly more acidic. Emotionally, the critical takeaway here is that variation is entirely normal. Just as no two men smell identical after a workout, no two women will taste the same. From a practical standpoint, if you observe a sudden, unpleasant change accompanied by discomfort, it typically indicates a common and treatable imbalance, such as bacterial vaginosis or a yeast infection. This warrants a visit to a doctor, not a deal-breaker judgment. The fundamental mistake is to transform normal, natural variations into a source of criticism. Gentlemen, remember this profound truth. Acceptance is infinitely more arousing than judgment. Prioritizing safety through openness and awareness. Now, let's address the pivotal question regarding safety. Is it safe to swallow fluids? For healthy, mutually committed couples, the short answer is generally yes. Vaginal fluids are primarily composed of water, enzymes, and protective biological compounds. In fact, they often carry less biological risk than everyday interactions we engage in without a second thought, such as kissing or sharing drinks. However, it is absolutely crucial to exercise caution. These fluids can, like semen or blood, transmit sexually transmitted infections, STIs, such as chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, syphilis, trichomoniasis, and HIV. The risk escalates significantly if one partner has an active infection, and even more so if the receiving partner has any mouth sores, bleeding gums, or ulcers. Biologically, the potential for risk exists. Emotionally, honesty serves as your most robust safeguard. Practically, the solution is straightforward. Both partners should be aware of their STI status, consider getting tested together regularly, especially in new relationships, and utilize barrier methods like condoms when necessary. The pervasive mistake is to assume that a lack of symptoms equates to a lack of risk. True intimacy flourishes in an environment of trust and transparency. Breaking the silence of embarrassment for deeper connection. I have observed countless couples lose their profound connection, not due to illness or incompatibility, but simply because of the insidious power of silence. A subtle change in smell, a genuine question about safety, a burgeoning curiosity about exploring oral intimacy. When left unspoken, these concerns fester and inevitably blossom into deep-seated shame. Biologically, the human body is in a constant state of flux. After menopause, following an illness, or even in response to dietary shifts, bodily fluids naturally change. Emotionally, when partners conceal their concerns, the other partner is left feeling a profound sense of rejection without any explanation. Practically minor issues are left untreated, intimacy becomes increasingly awkward, and partners gradually pull away from each other. The ultimate mistake here is silence. The powerful solution lies in open, honest communication, approached with kindness, genuine curiosity, and unwavering respect. The unrivaled emotional power of acceptance. This, my friends, is arguably the most profound lesson of all. When a man wholeheartedly embraces his partner, every facet of her being, including her natural fluids, he conveys an incredibly powerful message. I accept you completely. I trust you unconditionally. I love and cherish every single part of you. Biologically, this profound acceptance creates a safe space, allowing a woman to relax deeply, which in turn significantly enhances her arousal and boosts her natural lubrication. Emotionally, this act of unconditional acceptance can begin to heal years of quiet shame that many women have carried about their bodies. Practically, it transforms intimacy into an experience that is joyful, playful, and utterly free from fear. The gravest mistake men make is to perceive intimacy as merely a mechanical act. In truth, the most potent performance enhancer you will ever discover is ensuring your partner feels completely and utterly accepted for who she is. So, with all this vital information, what is your next step? Here's a simple, actionable 3-step plan to integrate these truths into your life today. First, have the health conversation. Gently suggest to your partner that you both get tested for STIs together. This isn't a sign of mistrust. It's a powerful act of partnership and mutual care. A healthy standard is to get tested twice a year. Second, pay attention. Don't judge. If you notice something that smells or feels different, approach it as a team. Perhaps suggest a refreshing shower together, encourage better hydration, or support her in scheduling a checkup with her doctor. The key is a supportive, non-judgmental approach. Third, practice acceptance. Consistently remind yourself that your partner's individuality is not a flaw. Her natural fluids are not dirty. They are a profound sign of health, readiness, and trust. I understand that for some, discussing these topics might still feel a bit shy or uncomfortable. That is perfectly normal, and you are absolutely not alone. Every man who walks into my clinic asks these same questions, and every couple grapples with these very same concerns. What I can tell you with absolute certainty is this: when they finally dare to talk about these issues with honesty and genuine care, their intimacy doesn't just survive, it absolutely thrives. Always remember, safety does not diminish romance. Rather, safety meticulously builds the foundation of trust, and it is trust that ensures passion can last for many decades to come. So, gentlemen, here's your final empowering takeaway. Passion truly does not retire. Your 60s, your 70s, and even your 80s can genuinely be your most connected, most confident, and most intimately fulfilling years, provided you are willing to let go of shame, embrace profound acceptance, and collaboratively care for your health. Forget about wasting your hard-earned money on ineffective gimmicks or unsafe pills. Instead, prioritize caring for your body, engaging in open and honest dialogue with your partner, and embracing intimacy in its fullest, most authentic form. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another man who could benefit from this powerful reminder. And as always, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and what topics you'd like me to cover next. I'm Dr. Jocelyn, and always remember, small, intentional changes possess the incredible power to bring profound freedom, comfort, and unwavering confidence back into your life. Passion does not expire, and neither should you.